Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa and you are watching the Exploring Oracle, or the Exploracle for short. So if you're new here, what we usually do is show you a deck, show you all of the cards, talk about the card stock, how it shuffles, and if there's a guidebook, we usually shuffle and pick a card at the end, so you also have an idea of how the guidebook reads. There are timestamps to all of these sections down below, so if you're just interested in one part, please feel free to click on the timestamps linked in the description box. So today we will be looking at this oracle deck called the Nakisha's Oracle. So it is a nature-based oracle deck, indie deck, published by Nakisha. So you can visit nakisha.com, or I do believe she has a shop on Etsy. I got this deck secondhand. It was actually part of a set. So I wasn't really familiar with this deck. I wasn't aware of it, but since it was part of a bundle and I wanted to get the other deck, and it was a nature-based deck, I'm really into that kind of energy. I decided to give it a chance. Now, let's talk about the cardstock. It is a little bit satin sheen. These are the backs. They are not reversible. It is smaller than the usual card. And I think she actually has these in different sizes. This is the standard edition, and I think there is still a smaller or a more mini version. So I don't know. It's probably going to be super tiny, or I don't know if this is the mini version. But yeah, she has 3 sizes of this deck, I think. But since I just got it secondhand, I don't really know where the original owner purchased it from. It also comes with 2 title cards, and the cardstock is a little bit thin, but it feels sturdy. I really don't have a problem with it. It snaps back really well as well. Okay, so let me just zoom in so we can take a closer look at the cards. So it is a nature-based deck. It comes with these borders. I don't mind them at all. It kind of looks like pictures to me. And then it's numbered with a keyword at the bottom. Now, I really do like the art style. I think I have a thing for nature-based decks. I do have a lot of them. I don't know. I just feel really drawn to them, even though I'm a city girl and I'm, to be honest, not going to do well if I'm in nature. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe that's why I'm really drawn to decks because of it, because I just don't go out as much. So now the cards, I like the art. The problem is, well, not a problem, is that some of the cards have keywords, like expansive keywords, journey, past, present, future, guide. But some are identifiers, a swamp, a valley. And that's not something that I usually like in my oracle cards, because I want something to jump off from, like a hint. And I wish there were, because she actually has those keywords in these cards. Like, for example, for swamp, it's to look for beauty. Valley is to keep going. For the canyon, what does it say here? Look at the big picture. And for me, I think it would have been a lot more useful for me personally if those keywords or those phrases were in the cards, or were on the cards. So I'm going to put this here just so you can associate or have an association of the keywords as well. So for desert, crossroads, and I think it's really unique. I mean, I also like the size. It's portable. It's just, I I have a lot of decks now, and I just featured the Soul Trees series on this channel, and they do kind of occupy the same kind of niche. And for me, because of the keywords on the Soul Trees, it's a lot more readily usable. Now, of course, I can still get some messages from these cards, but as far as ease of use, I would think I would always go for the Soul Trees over this Oracle. Okay, let me just flip the meanings so that you can also see the meanings of the next few cards. There's a little bit of like a Lenormand feel to these, some of the cards as well, because you have mountain, you have cloud. Yeah, but it's a really nice little deck. It's just, I think I have others that I prefer using. So I already know that this deck is not going to stay in my collection. I think I'm going to be gifting it. Don't really want to sell it because I kind of have an idea of who I want to give this to. I do appreciate it for what it is, for the art, and I did use it for some time when I still didn't, or I was still waiting for my Soul Trees. But now that it's here, it kind of lost its place, for lack of a better term. This card kind of reminds me just a very tiny little bit of the Weird of Sarah Howard, which I will probably also film a flip through of one of these days. Solitary, crowd. Feel free to pause if you want to take a closer look at the cards. I do go through these flip throughs a little bit quickly because yeah, I know you can control it while you're watching if you want to slow it down or pause. And the last card is Wild. Okay, so let's move that to the side. Okay, so I zoomed out a little bit to show you how it shuffles. It feels like playing card size. I haven't played with playing cards in a while. I think it's just a little bit shorter. Yeah, so there's no problem, there's no issue shuffling this deck. It's very easy to shuffle, to riffle shuffle. It's flexible. It also slides really well for overhand, and it also fans really, really well. So no issues with that. Let's see if we can get a card to read. Just get the keyword from, since there is no guidebook. Oops. Okay, so there's a lot of cards. Let's do that one more time. Okay. So let us, cloud. And the keyword for cloud is to relax. Now it's a little bit different from a Lenormand. I think for a Lenormand, it would usually mean something hidden or something that doesn't have clarity at this point. But yeah, for this particular oracle, the keyword associated by the creator is to relax. But of course, as with anything, if you have a different association for this card, if you read it differently, whatever you read or whatever meaning you give this card is probably the right meaning. Now, again, this card, this deck is really pretty cute, pretty special. I liked using it for the short time that it was with me. It wasn't really something that I intended to buy. It's just that when I bought the Mamanyuki Tarot de Marseille, which I wanted to get, this was part of the set that was being offered by the seller. And, you know, he was selling it for a really good price for both decks. So I just, you know, I didn't hesitate and I grabbed a copy of this deck. So, But yeah, I know that I will be gifting this. And I hope that the new owner would enjoy it and find a lot more use to this deck than I did. So that was the Nakisha's Oracle. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to click on the like video and do consider subscribing to my channel where I post videos like this at least once a week. See you again next time. Bye!